All right, so markets generally come under the municipalities and the NDCs, and of course, the Ministry of Local Government and Regional Development has oversight over all of these. With respect to the current market that we're in, which is the Periferton or Skeldon market, they had a fire that you know of that was quite devastating to a portion of the market and to the vendors who were here, and the government had immediately pledged and committed to rebuilding that section of the market so that we can have those persons as quickly as possible resume their trade in the position that they were. Not that they're not doing so now, but at a different location. Also, the visit here today was not just for that purpose, but to do a walk around the market to assess what other issues might be plaguing vendors and see how we can, from the central ministries level, be able to assist them with bringing satisfaction and service to them. So it's really just to do that today, and I think it was highly successful in terms of my visit to see what the status of the construction of that portion that needed to be rebuilt, and we're on time with the completion of that, as well as the persons who are able to raise their issues. We find them to be less than a whole lot of other markets, and so a lot of it is doable for us. So we'll be in the upcoming weeks be engaging the residents again and ensuring that we can meet some of these commitments that we make to them.
When might this be handed over?
Well, it will possibly be at the end of this month, but I don't want you to tie me down to that. But we have a completion date of this month, and so we want to give ourselves some space in terms of the vendors being satisfied with what they're going back into, which we have been consulting them as we go along, and as far as I'm aware, they are satisfied up to this point with where they're going back. So I don't foresee that the transition period will be too long. Right. So a bit of sanitation issues were raised in terms of the cleanliness of the market, which the town council will step in and assist Vice Vermont along with the vendors in terms of cleaning their areas. We will support them with some bins. We will ensure that the washrooms are kept clean on a daily basis, because people have to be there for long hours. And then there are some leakages in the roof that's of the older part of the market, and we want to see whether we can have those holes and so on. Make it more comfortable for people to fly there. Right, no, actually I raised it. I saw it at the back end of the vendors, and the canal was a bit clogged, but we have engaged the necessary authorities, and within 2 days in this week we can, but the upcoming week we want to have that cleared up. Right, but I'm imploring on vendors too who are plying their trade along the roadway to ensure that the outer part of the market, ensure that they don't throw their garbage, their plastic bottles and their glass bottles and their garbage into the trenches, because these things are contributing to the trenches being clogged